Welcome, people of Earth. Today I'm going to be reviewing Brave New World by Iron Maiden. This album came out in 2000. This was the first album when Bruce Dickinson returned to the band after the Blaze Bayley era. And this is personally, Iron Maiden is my favorite band of all time. It probably always will be. I don't think any other band will ever surpass them for me personally. But I'm 24 and I got this album in 2001. This is one of the first metal albums I ever got. I went to Walmart. Yeah, I just walked in Walmart to see what they had of Iron Maiden, and because I'd heard a couple of songs on the radio or TV or some old VH1 classics. They were playing, Run to the Hills and some other stuff. And I went in Walmart, and the only album they had was Brave New World. I guess because that was a new one, and they never have shit at Walmart. So, but yeah, I took it home, man, and I fell in love with the album instantly. It's a really dynamic record. It really has, like, first of all, you just look at the cover art, and this is some of the best cover art, probably my favorite cover art as well. Derek Riggs did it, of course, and it has, like, you can tell it's like real sci-fi oriented. Got this like futuristic city, the river and the boats, and of course Eddie's head is in the clouds. This is one of those albums where the cover art really reflects the sound on the record, because this album really touches on some sci-fi elements, like Brave New World title track, and Out of the Silent Planet, Dream of Mirrors, Ghost of the Navigator, fantasy stuff, The Wicker Man. This is really a solid record. The only song on here I don't really like is The Fallen Angel, just because it doesn't exactly fit. It's kind of one of those upbeat Maiden songs that, they kind of have one of these songs on every record, I guess, but it just kind of disrupts the flow of the album for me. It's still a good song. But some of my favorites are Ghost of the Navigator. It's a really epic song, really, interesting fantasy. That's what I love about Iron Maiden so much, is their songs just take you places. And I feel like this album in particular just took me somewhere I did not want to leave. I always go back to this record over and over and over again for like the past decade. I will never get enough of this record. Other favorites, the last track, The Thin Line Between Love and Hate, that is just such a brilliant song. Just beautiful, man. The way they put that song together, the riffs, the vocal melodies. And another thing on this album I have to touch on is Nico McBrain's drumming. There's something about his drumming on this record that is just, it's different. I don't know. It's just, I find myself air drumming to his beats like throughout the record. He just does something. I'm not a drummer, I play guitar, but I don't know shit about drums. But he's doing something unique or just really catchy or something on the drums on this record. And that's one thing I always loved about it as well. But yeah, I would have to give this album, obviously it's one of my favorite albums of all time. It's in my top 10 probably. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Just I feel like the band after the Blaze era, and they got Bruce back and Adrian Smith rejoined too, they were just, on this album they were just hitting on all cylinders, man. They just came back. They had a lot of fire, a lot of creativity injected into the band. Steve Harris, actually all the guys really went into writing a lot of these songs. Harris didn't. He only wrote Blood Brothers by himself. The rest of the guys were really sort of helped him out. Janik wrote, or Steve Harris and Yannick wrote Mercenary and Dream of Mirrors. Dream of Mirrors is really an incredible song too. It's such a journey, one hell of a journey of a song. That's all I know to say about it. But yeah, Brave New World, my favorite records. If you like Iron Maiden, you surely like this record. I mean, I think it's the best record they've had since Bruce rejoined the band. Anyway, over and out, people.